What's up, y'all? It's Jordan and
Eric
from North American Adventures. Today we are in New Hampshire. We're going to be doing the Arathusa Falls and
Frankenstein Cliff.
exactly today. And the weather is garbage, absolutely awful today.
It's freezing.
Cold, rainy, ugh. But the fall colors are still out, so we're gonna make the best of this 4.7-ish mile hike. We're gonna do it counterclockwise. The first bit is pretty much like a 1,500-foot climb. So that'll be sort of like what we've done in the past, and then it sort of meanders up and down through some waterfalls and lookout points. Let's go to the trailhead and get started. I'm going. I've arrived at the junction for the trail. We're going to be doing it counterclockwise, which means we're going to the right here. And that will take us up the hardest part of the elevation first. And then we'll sort of, like I said, meander and then come down. Behind me, I just want to show y'all, these are the trail markers going up to the cliffs. They're supposed to be yellow. In the past, in Maine, they were blue, and on this trail, some of them will be blue as well. But not really easy to follow. There's some signage, but otherwise you really got to keep your eyes out, and it would be good to have a downloaded map for this trail. It does cut back on itself a decent amount, and with the leaves, it's kind of hard to see because it's obscured. So we're keeping our eyes out, following these markers and following our map. It's still wet and damp, not great, but we're almost at the cliffs. Alrighty, we made it to Frankenstein Cliff. That's what we're on. Yes, the beautiful cliff. Show them again, Eric. Show them twice.
My Vanna White.
Wow, look at that. We actually saw this from a different location on a different mountain the other day, but now we're viewing it from this side, and the valley is gorgeous. Actually, below me and right behind me, over there is like the parking lot. You can almost see it. But we actually got a spot of sun as we came up here as well, which is pretty nice. So we're gonna keep it moving and probably pick a different spot for lunch, but this is absolutely gorgeous. This is quite a pump to get up here and certainly wet. The way to do it is clockwise for sure. Pets and kids, old people, or the elderly rather, I would say probably take your time on this one and try and do it on a drier day. But otherwise, we're very beautiful, definitely doable, and stick to the trail. We are entering a burn area right now. You guys can see signs of it everywhere. Charcoal, and obviously the trees. Bare. Usually we see this type of thing in like Colorado. It's weird in a place that would be this wet, but maybe it was a controlled one or just a normal wildfire. Seems to only be in this section. We just arrived at this little turnoff. On Old Trails it says it's 0.2 miles away to this lookout. I think they mean 0.5 as in total distance there and back to the trail. We're gonna go check out Falcon Cliff real quick.
Not much left of that sign.
Falcon Cliff, 2,040 feet elevation. Back at the previous junction where we made a right to go to Falcon Cliff. Honestly, not worth it. Not worth the half mile that it was added to the trail. The look at the last cliff is much more beautiful of the valley, but we're going to continue this way and keep on going. I'm not sure what the checkpoint is next, but I'll update you all on that. Agua y sol.
Y aguardiente.
We are just approaching the halfway point on this trail. As y'all can see, the trail markers, which were yellow before, or yellow painted over blue, are now blue, but still not that great. Not well marked. This is one side of the tree, and this is the other side, which is even worse. We are very close to the waterfall now. Behind me is just like a rock slide, but we do have some waterfall and we can hear it, and we should be able to see it in the distance. We are now at the Arathusa Falls Junction. If we go this way to where Eric is standing, we're gonna hit the falls, which is where we're headed right now. And then eventually we'll head back that way to the parking lot. It's 0.2, let's keep on going. To Arathusa Falls, yay! That's what you guys see behind me. Eric is over there on the other side of the brook. We're just gonna try to make our way and have a little snack spot here. There it is, say bye. We just left the falls, it was gorgeous. Apparently this is the tallest falls in White Mountain National Forest area. So that's pretty cool. It definitely looked majestic and impressive. There's Eric being a goose, just hanging out. Just about 0.8 miles to go to Bemis Falls. After that, there should be a pool area as well that's marked on the trail, and that'll be on the way back to the parking lot. We'll keep y'all updated. Shouldn't be too much longer. This is mostly downhill now. What? That is Lord of the Rings. King's Landing Bridge. Very fantasy feel right now. Making our way down this mountain here to Bemis Falls. It is 0.1 from the junction that we just showed, which the sign was like on the ground, so not great. But we're very close here and we're gonna have a snack here as well. Very steep. Just left Bemis Falls after a quick snack. Now we are headed 0.5 miles back to the car, the parking lot rather. We have to go to Coliseum Falls first and then Fawn Pool. Those are two landmarks that are going to be on our way. So keep an eye out for them. Just making our way on the Bemis Brook Trail. You can go left and take another trail to get back to the parking lot that just lets you see Coliseum Falls and that Fawn Pool. We just saw Coliseum Falls. Very quaint, nice quiet area. Now we are headed to Fawn Pool. Said we were gonna go see Fawn Pool. Didn't happen, we passed right by it. I don't know that if it's really well marked, but I think it's just one of the lower collecting pools off Coliseum Falls and then the higher falls above that. So we're gonna continue, it's getting cold here. We will catch up with y'all back at the car. We've seen those before. Time to go back. Bing! We have arrived at the Honda. Just under 5 miles, y'all, and we have made it back. It feels great. The weather, of course, now is starting to look up. As before, it was quite damp and foggy. Now we can actually see where we were gonna go. Where we were gonna go. We saw Frankenstein Cliffs, Arathusa Falls, Bemis, and Coliseum Falls. We passed right by Fawn Pool, headed for the car. An absolutely gorgeous hike. It can be for people of all ages and pets, although on a wet day, it would be wise to be very careful out here as it can get pretty slippery. It's gonna be it for us. We are headed back to camp. If you guys like the content, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell for notifications, and we'll see you on the next one.